What's up? It's time. Starfield time. There we go. Okay. We might have dropped a bunch of frames there. Probably not too noticeable because there's not a lot of movement. But I wish you could do like save slots.
The hell is going on here? Yeah? You better. Rogan said if you see anything that isn't clean, it dies. You read me? Yeah. We got it. What? Blind! Oh, this ain't over. Set a fire on him! For that.
Avoid getting shot. You might die.
Calling for help!
Some food. They're expensive. By value. Why does this have an exclamation point on it? Ooh, recovery. Go to... Posthumous Papers of the Pickwick Club. Chapter 1, The Pickwickians. First ray of light which illuminates the gloom and converts into a dazzling brilliancy that obscurity in which the and converts into dazzling brilliancy that obscurity in which the earlier history of the public career of the immortal Pickwick would appear to be involved, is derived from the perusal of the following entry of the transactions of the Pickwick Club, which the editor of these papers feels is the highest pleasure in laying before his readers, as proof of the careful attention, infatigable assiduity, indefatigable. What a word. Assiduity. 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 Constant or close attention to what one is doing. Assiduity and nice discrimination with which his search among the multifarious documents confided in him have been conducted. Multifarious. Yes, is that with multiple various types? Oh, I thought it was like of multiple like intents. Charles Dickens' first book about a man who establishes a society whose goal is to travel and research human life became a phenomenon that established the author as one of the best in his day. Vacuum tape is like some material.
Oh man, that was the best.
Zoom last user session. Whoa. New beginnings. I can't believe it. I got the posting. The United States Division Faction is now official. Can't believe the amount of red tape. My official title will be Associate General Control Interface. Security details still trying to remove him from the cocoon, and we have no choice but to put down the creature. Minor setback. None of us expected success on the first try. I heard Dr. Paulson tell the others that the detachment of the United Colonies will deliver another creature next Thursday. Ashida specimen. I'm not sure how they managed it, but the UC Marines actually managed to bring us an Ashida. It's not that the Ashida is a terrifying beast and a natural predator that are both exceptional and wonderful qualities and essential to the work we're doing here. It's that the Ashida... Can't watch, it says stream ended. Oh, weird. Stream? Oh. It probably just disconnected for a second. Cheetah is a native to the planet Aquila in the Cayenne system. Aquila, home to Aquila City, capital of the Freestar Collective. The group ground pounders to grab a candidate right from the enemy's backyard. Though it does beg the question, to have Freestar Collective scientists managed to weaponize their greatest predator? If so, our timetable just got accelerated. The stream is up for me. I can see the stream on. It's live for me. I pulled it up on my other. Oh, yep, it's working. Yeah, if you're having trouble with the stream. Alright, trial failure. They're all from Hayden Wynn. Personal journal. Any fears that our Freestar Collective counterparts have managed to weaponize the Ishida have been completely dispelled. After the Mickelson debacle, we determined the NCI should only be attached under full sedation, so that wouldn't be an issue. The problem started immediately after. The Ishida proved incredibly resistant to synchronization. We never achieved full fidelity beyond 47%. Dr. Chin's arm was nearly ripped off 5 minutes into the first trial. Short, the Ishida simply can't be controlled. If not by us, then certainly not by the Freestar Collective. Dr. Paulson has been in touch with Colonel Kasarov. Looks like the Marines will have another species collected and dropped off. Another creature, another failure. No fault to the UC ground pounders. We wanted a predator, and they delivered. These things were so alien. Paulson at a different time, deciding on a designation, opted for Reptan's Venenum. Shame we couldn't properly sink the NCI. These things would have been spectacular, especially the poison. Marines dropped a few specimens off this morning, totally unscheduled. Best way to describe them? They're arthropods, the alien equivalent of Homaris gamaris, essentially giant space lobsters. Very promising giant space lobsters. Not quite sure where the UC grunts found these particular test subjects, some forsaken backwater rock, I imagine. After the third or fourth unsuccessful trial, I stopped asking. None of these earlier species could be controlled with reliability. As noted in my earlier logs, their natural aggressiveness made them effective weapons, but a bullet is less effective if the gun keeps turning itself on the shooter. These creatures possess a perfect natural disposition, non-aggressive, even docile, yet capable of defending themselves with deadly efficiency when threatened, and when they go on the attack, they're terrifying, so we'll see. We're moving, packing up shop and transitioning the entire operation. It happened so fast, my head is spinning. So he went from January to being here to August, so he was only here for 8 months. The work on the anthropods has been so successful, we're actually relocating to their homeworld. We'll have an unlimited supply of the creatures for the Xenofair division. I've been named Senior Xenobiologist. That means I'll be running the entire facility. My first instinct was to tell Amanda. I'm still not used to her not being here. I'll give Mickelson credit. The guy went to bat for me. He let the masked brass knew that it was my work tuning the NCI that was instrumental in controlling the arthropod. Because Paulson is being forced to retire. Good riddance.
One more time!
Eggman desk assistant. And shells for a shotgun. Dumbbell. The dumbbell. Multi-pack, cool. Game is framey. Yep. To the future. No way these board games are that cheap. Board games are so expensive. Stress reduction procedure, bang head here. Jeez. Fill in all the open slots in every layer to unlock the lock. Select a key and rotate it until the lines line up with the gaps in the security layer. Each key can only be used once. Outfit, that's cool. There's a yoga ball in here, that's so cool. These egg things. another weapon.
Something's out there.
Oops. Level up. Receive 1 skill point every time you level up. Each skill also unlocks a challenge. Complete the challenge and then spend a skill point to rank up the skill, blah blah blah. Each top row is basic. The rows are locked until you spend a minimum. And okay. So I started with pistol certification. I think I want to focus on social, science, and tech. Scavenging. To those who can find just about anything, their success usually dependent on knowing how and where to look. There's a chance you'll find extra credits. Unlock the ability to pickpocket targets. Ooh, theft. Yes. Bullets. Need more bullets. I need more bullets. I need a lot more bullets.
I am aiming for your center of mass.
God damn, Bosco.
Had enough?
Have you?
Peace is no longer a viable option.
Computer down here.
It seems the enemy has vanished. You appear to be prioritizing your deaths over your own survival. Warning, enemy activity detected.
I'm taking him down.
Where?
There is nothing nearby.
Aluminum. Cool. Fiber. Oh, it says if it can be used in crafting. Interesting.
Wait. What was that?
Oh, there was a guy over here.
There you are!
Okay. Space trucker hat. Vending machine? Oh, I don't. Credits? I have that many credits. PC over here. Project Pet Shop. My staff and I arrived just this morning. I'm not supposed to find the faculty. I'm not surprised to find the facility completely operational. As usual, the UC spared no expense. It's all very exciting. As usual, the inspirational, knowing you have the full support of the decision makers. I have to admit, I was surprised to learn that the lab is a closely guarded secret, located in Freestar Collective space, no less. But we go where the work takes us. Xeno warfare is an evolution of armed ground conflict. We know it, and the Freestar Collective knows it as well. Forget what the calendar says. This is 1942 all over again. We may as well be the Manhattan Project, racing to create the game changer before the other side. But to that effect, I'm overjoyed to officially announce. Overjoyed! Project Pet Shop Phase 1 is a go. Arthropods. The arthropods are, in a word, incredible, calm, easy to work with, and even allow themselves to be fitted with NCIs without much trouble. Synchronization thus far has been nearly instantaneous, and their control fidelity has remained in the 95-97 range. They've passed all environmental suitability tests as well. Hot, cold, low, or no oxygen. I'm pretty sure these things could operate effectively in any environment. Most promising is how well they've integrated with the Red Devils, who have joined us for a period of extended training. After all, they'll be leading the creatures into combat, so it's critical that they establish a war bond. After months of testing a variety of extraterrestrial species, I'm overjoyed to report that we have finally found a species that will serve as the backbone of the UC Xeno Warfare Division. The arthropods are everything we hoped for and more. Imagine a pack of alien beasts suited to any terrain, capable of instantly obeying any command. I've designated these beasts obedient as Pez, but we just call them stalkers. I think it might be time to crack open that bottle of Chateau Avignon 2170. Red Devil's progress with the stalkers has been nothing less than amazing. Now I see why they're so highly regarded in UC military circles. None of the rah-rah bullshit you see with the regular grunts. These are focused professionals. After another week of training in the pet shop, I'm confident they're ready for a live test in the field. Mickelson suggests that I contact Colonel Kasarov and find out where his Marines grabbed that spider from his early trials. He wants his comeuppance, but then it would make for a good trial.
Jump our score. Hold them up here while Brogan sets up on the roof. I'm on it. No one's getting through. What?
Numbered.
Keep your head down.
With no. still over encumbered, dude. Where's Vasco?
Captain, Protocol Indigo dictates that I will keep your item.
Looks way. No. Shadow in the attic. Blah 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 blah. Highest growing book in the south. Martin, settling on the front rung, peered into the small attic window. What do you see, Marty? Do you see the little girl and the ghost everyone's so afraid of? Eva asked, almost laughing. Not a ghost, only shadows. I think I need to stop picking up junk. Here.
While I am programmed, I am ready to commence a trade.
Those. I definitely need to level up. Dirty weight. Oh.
It was
terramorph is loose. We can't stop it. When we tried to sync with the neural control interface, it just completely flipped out. Broke through its containment chamber like it was made out of paper. It killed Michelson, Cobb, and Sumatri in all of 1 minute. I'm not even sure where it is now. It took off deeper into the facility. A security detail went in after it, but good friggin' luck. When I know it's safe, I'm going to make a run for the comm relay. Try to call in the cavalry. This is Hayden Wynn, lead xenobiologist. Wishing he had gone to dentist school like his parents wanted.
Cool. Terramorph specimen. Thanks to the UC Marines, we have the second piece of the puzzle, a fully grown alpha predator. According to my research, a group of astrogeologists made first contact nearly 100 years ago on some remote moon. The creature didn't appear to be indigenous, it was alone. There's no record of how it got there, so it was a sheer cosmic chance that the astrogeologists found it, or rather it found them. Scientists were quick to categorize it as Ocasio Machina, roughly killing machine. The UC Marines, tasked with taking it down, chose a simpler name, Terramorph. I read the official record once. Of the 8-person squad, only 2 survived, and one of the 2 lost a leg. Such an exciting time to be in Xeno warfare. Today we fit the Terramorph with the NCI. If our experience with the grunts first dropped off when the creature had any indication... If our experience when the grunts first dropped off the creature is any indication, our sedation window will be around 15 minutes. We better make them count.
I'm detecting a safe nearby. We could make use of whatever is inside, provided you had some digipics and a disregard for personal property rights.
I do have a disregard for personal property rights.
Relay has been trashed. The whole room is trashed. We can't call for help. I can hear the terramorph roaring somewhere. And more people screaming.
Here. There we go. Ammo, some credits, a med pack, and a cool pistol. A suit. Deep mine. Does melee damage, so I'll take it. Oh. That was weird.
You gotta be kidding me. The Frontier has a new captain? You working with Barrett, or did you pry the ship keys out of his cold, dead hands?
Their problem with Barrett anyway.
We don't have a problem with Barrett. We want that ship, the Frontier. If you're the captain of it now, that means we're after you.
Lie. I killed Barrett, so tell your pirate friends to back off. They don't care about Barrett. That's not gonna succeed.
Oh no, you see, we weren't really after
Yeah, no.
Every Crimson Fleet rook hears about the Frontier. That constellation keeps treasure hidden in the cargo bays. The loot from 100 planets.
That statement is partially correct. The Frontier has been to many planets and moons, but the only things held in the cargo bays are spare parts, dust, desiccated food particles, and a variety of species of ant.
I don't care what kind of lies Barrett programmed that robot to say. We're taking that ship.
I should have.
You're not talking us out of this score.
Right, to persuade a person, you need to make successful choices. Choices can range from kind words to distractions to threats. Each choice has a difficulty. The higher difficulty, the greater the chance the choice fails. But the more points you'll earn when you succeed. You have a limited number of choices.
I've heard enough out of you.
Load from like 3 minutes ago. I want to see if I can persuade this guy.
Kidding me. The front...
Problem with
We don't have a
Barrett.
problem with...
Constellation, you need to stop attacking our ship.
No. You see, maybe your colleague Barrett didn't tell you, but there's a bit of a legend surrounding that ship. That constellation keeps treasure hidden in the cargo bays.
That statement is but the only thing.
I don't care what kind...
Wait,
You're not talking us out of this school.
okay. Beating up people's how I get my kicks. He seems aggressive. I don't think that will work. I want to trade ships. The Frontier creaks when it turns anyways. Sure, there's a way we can both walk away happy.
You may think so, but I don't. I'm not falling for that.
My god, this guy...
Not sure you can really back up. I've heard enough out of you.
Barrett and the Crimson Fleet have something of a history. He is a treasure hunter in possession of valuable objects. They are
Oh. dead.
Exoskeleton damaged.
No.
Oh, I understand. Detailed warnings.
This one's mine.
Turn to your ship.
Taking fire. Got the world is for you.
In combat, there is a high likelihood of human death. We should now be free to travel to Constellation's headquarters without Crimson Fleet interference. Enemy located.
Fast travel to your ship. For the map icon of your ship and press E over it. Alright, let's go. Carrying too much, you can't fast travel.
We need to reach the Alpha. I will accept any and all items.
So let's find this last line.
We ain't done yet.
Okay, let's get off of this planet. Let's drop some junk. fast travel back to the ship.
Captain, to reach the lodge, we must jump to the planet Jemison in the Alpha Centauri system, and then land in the city of New Atlantis. Do not worry, this will all become second nature before too long.
God. Dang it. Resources, store our resources. Yep. Okay, let's drop lasers. It. Select missions in the bottom. Press R to automatically plot a course to your next objective. I'm gonna run out of fuel. Current controlled area, no contraband on ship, wait for scan.
Starship Frontier, this is United Colony Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. No contraband detected. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
Lead. Item map. Great. And cool. Fill outpost. There's a civilian outpost. I want to go to New Atlantis. Grab some stuff from the hold that I can just sell. The miscellaneous junk.
I do not understand your attachment to all these objects.
Oh, jeez, I took everything.
Intake look a bit clogged. We'll get those cleaned out.
Thanks.
What? No Barrett? Let me guess. Protocol Indigo again?
Your memory.
And he's your new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship. And you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo.
You say I
The
could
Trade
sell
Authority
things?
runs a vending kiosk next to my booth. It's just off to the side, near the ramp. Besides that, Jemison Mercantile is your closest shop if you're looking for a bit of everything. That's further in, past the security checkpoint. Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
I can assure you this unprovoked attack on a United Colonies research facility will not go unanswered. We'll get you settled into your new assignments as soon as possible. For you, Bobby, that includes meeting your new foster parent.
My parents aren't dead. They just took a different shuttle. I'll see them when they get here.
Oh, well, of course, that's sure possible. We'll just...
Helena Chambers, IDSSCOM-1327 HCHA. I was the station.
How's it going? The moment House Varun zealots breached the station's perimeter, and you failed to initiate proper evacuation protocols. Thank you for your service. You'll find your new position commensurate with your experience. And Mr. Raj, let me just say how honored I am to meet you. By all accounts, you're the only reason anyone made it out of there alive.
Well, just glad I still remembered my flight basics. It had been a while. So was shooting a gun.
I read all about New Atlantis. So cool! Is it true the Nat train goes 5,000 miles an hour? Or that citizens get special discounts? Or did the whole city suffer?
Time to find. Says it's a booth.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Keep moving right through the checkpoint.
Security and safety.
Okay. No bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your visit. The well's been having brownouts all the time.
Map. Atlantis. That's the frontier.
Just finally sent someone down there, but nothing's changed.
Investigate the brownouts. Well. Where can I sell shit? It said it was by the ramp. Huge. You guys are just named Citizen. Costco.
Captain, constantly, I will happily.
Carry some more stuff. Oh, you can carry some more stuff. Thank goodness. Probably not everything, but take that. You're a robot. How can you be over-encumbered?
Always wondered what the inside of the lodge looks like.
Phone kiosk. That. Buildings and services. Trade authority is the well. That's here. I recover my oxygen. I'd rather just move slow.
Barrett enjoys this establishment. He frequently buys chocolate here, though I have informed him repeatedly it is likely a significant contributing factor to his being overweight.
Hope you're finding everything you need. Hi there! Thanks for stopping in. Feel free to look around. I can take care of transactions, and if you've got questions, just ask.
I'd like to see what you've got
please,
for sale.
Take a look.
Sell first. Stuff. Oh, I can sell from my ship inventory? Oh, wait, what? Why is this in miscellaneous? Versus, I don't want. I could put all these back into my ship inventory. Notes, I don't want to sell any of these. Just like random stuff, so I'll just sell. Of course I'm carrying the ship parts. Nice place.
Thanks. It's hard work, but it all pays off in the end. And I can't take all the credit. Gerhardt, my business partner, he does so much of the work behind the scenes. If it weren't for him, I don't know where we'd be now. Thanks for shopping at Jemison Mercantile.
I'm still encumbered, aren't I? Yep. Now I know I can leave my stuff in my ship.
The lodge is here in the city. How can I be of assistance?
Eat everything. Take all.
There's a bit more in the back. Oh, please, take a look.
Sell. Weapons. I don't need. Really like this gun. Oops. Get less than the item was worth. Has a little bit of protection stuff, so I'll keep that. Gotta put back.
Thanks for coming in.
Captain, Constellation, I am relieved.
You can take
People joke. So
let's head back to the ship and put all the resources back in the ship, because I should not have taken all of them out.
you will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep
What happens
moving.
if I run out of oxygen? Oh. Running out of oxygen isn't the limit, it's burning into CO2. Got it. Suit, everything else is good.
The lodge is here in the city. There is
I got
room
that.
in my... Your spinal health will be compromised by many items.
Oh, I got that. Worry. Favorite one. Sell this. Sell the Kraken, sell the Grundle. I should just take the laser pistol, the Solstice. Yeah. Do that. Alright, give me a quick minute. I gotta check on something. Alright. Just needed to check with some stuff. Plans for day. What I'm doing. Dogs. Use of certain console commands. Oh, I opened the console menu. I guess depending on what guns I have, I can store. Do that too, actually. .5mm and 0.5 kilovolt. 0.5 and 1.5 kilovolt. Kilovolt. Oh, these don't take up any mass. Never mind. Ammo doesn't take mass, so I don't care. Twitch is working now. That's good. Bosco, let's go.
A diplomatic visa? You got to be kidding me. Envoys haven't needed diplomatic visas since the colony war.
The law's the law, sir. And that one's still on the books.
Not sure you're still funding
Charter 2308 addendum.
Separated from your home planet about what? But they scavenged what we do.
There is no such thing. The war ended almost 20 years ago. I am Representative Evans Chisholm of the Free Star Collective. I've been coming here for months trying to ensure continued peace.
I don't make up the laws, Representative. I just enforce them. You have a good day now. Someplace else. Is there a problem?
What? Can't you see I'm dealing with something?
Are you alright? I didn't mean to disturb you.
I apologize for snapping. No, I'm definitely not alright. I've got work to do at the embassy. And our overly diligent security officer over there won't let me enter the city. Claims I need a diplomatic visa, which I have never needed before in all the time I've visited New Atlantis.
Do you know anyone that can help? I can talk to them.
Really? And here I am biting your head off. Apologies. I'm just, well, rather flustered. Look, if you have time, could you please go to the Free Star Collective Embassy and speak to a diplomat? They'll know what to do.
Do I want to be an asshole? Did I see Final Fantasy Remake is on PS Plus? Yes, you've told me about it like 4 times. Let's just be
Thank you.
altruistic.
I'll wait
about
here
it.
until the embassy sends the cavalry. Not like I have much choice.
How are you today? Can I help you?
Do I need a diplomatic visa to enter?
What? Oh. Heard my talk with the good representative, did you? No, you're fine. That's just a little game I like to play with the Free Star Collective guys. Keeps them on their toes. Make sure they know who's boss here in New Atlantis. You know what I mean?
He's just an
Diplomatic
asshole.
Visa.
I get it.
Politicians haven't needed one of those since the Colony War.
Did I check if it's there? Is that what you've been asking me? No, I didn't check if it's there. Did you? The addendum, it sounded like you made it up.
What, article whatever, section whatever? Yeah, right. I also got a bridge to sell you in Sidonia. Interested? Now beat it. Can't you see I'm busy policing? Can I help you?
Your problem.
Oh, you heard that? Like I said, he needs a diplomatic visa to enter the city. Not my fault he doesn't know the law. Ignorance is no excuse, you know?
Oh, totally. The law is the law. Yeah, but let's be honest, you could have let him in.
I mean, yeah, sure, I could have. And I could say you assaulted me. Because that's what having power is. Now why don't you go take a walk?
Huh? Huh?
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving.
Up, dude.
Okay, no bounty. Clear. Enjoy your
New
visit.
Atlantis officers needed. Nah, I'm not interested. These people wear some funky clothes. All look terrifying. Look at these people. So terrifying. The viewport. Is this like a bar? Oh. It's the feeling.
Yes?
Ever been to Sidonia? My brother works there. I really love this place. Couldn't imagine living anywhere else.
Anything you recommend doing?
There's a huge tree in the Embassy District, across from the mass station. Trust me, it may sound dumb, but I think everyone should see it at least once when they're in the city. It's so cool. Or maybe I just love trees.
Okay, cool.
Until next time.
In Cullen. There are a bunch of, like, actual named...
Hope life is treating you well. Let me know if I can get you anything.
Why are there just drinks everywhere? The Hunter.
Huh. Not used to people coming up to me. The suit usually scares them off. Although I guess that's my fault, isn't it?
Final Fantasy X remake in 2026, you're surprised? I mean, they were talking about remaking 10 and 9, I think it was, or 10 and 6? I don't remember. Want 6 because you want to know who is Terra. Scary. Looks like you're trying too hard. Where'd you get the suit? It's an impressive suit.
Yeah, well, I go all over. A little psychological warfare up front tends to make things easier.
I'm guessing you're a mercenary then, or military.
Retired, actually. From too many lives to count. But I've been all those things, yeah? And a few more. I spend a lot of time in the fringes these days. God help you if you come across something someone wants. You'd think it was things like civilizations and factions that cause people to want to shoot each other. No, even without that, it's still winner take all.
You want she's the first female main character. Yeah. It would be cool to see more unique Final Fantasy main characters, because most of them are just like the soldier, or like the pirate, or like the orphan, or something like that. That's bleak. Plenty of people are out there helping each other.
That's what makes the reality so tragic.
I know who is Terra. No,
Wait a
never played
second.
Final Fantasy VI.
I think I'm in danger of having a real conversation with someone for a change. Better stop here. I'm sure we'll see each other again. I'll see you around.
Self-service bounty clearance. Trackers Alliance self-service bounty clearance kiosks. You have a bounty with anyone in the settled system. For a small convenience fee, we can clear that up. Not wanted. Cool. Mission board. Or the Crimson Fleet Ghost at Nerian. Only know her from Dissidia YouTube. Dissidia is such a weird game. Kill the pirate rover on Sabil. We are offering an award for anyone who eliminates the leader of the notorious group, the Crimson Fleet Pirates, last seen at the abandoned weapons station on Sabil in the Olympus system. Sure. Trade Authority. 4,400 kilograms of hygiene products delivered to Garian Landing, Gagarin, and Alpha Centauri system. Standard cargo run, payment on delivery. I don't have that much. Let's not take any timed ones, because I don't know if that means like from now. Survey a planet.
Hope life is treating you well. Let me know if I can get you anything. Hey there. Always nice to see a new face. First time in New Atlantis?
These characters look so nice. I didn't think it was that obvious.
Oh boy. I didn't mean for you to take it personally. It's just something to say to customers. Break the ice. Know what I mean? Listen, you just relax. Make yourself comfortable. You're welcome to stay as long as you want. That work for you, new guy? Let me know if there's anything I can get you.
Business seems to be booming.
Yep. Spaceport traffic keeps me pretty busy. But just between you and me, I've got something in the works that'll change everything. A new drink that'll make this place famous. Galaxy-wide.
I have to give this a
You would
try.
love it, I guarantee. Only, I can't make you one right now. Don't have the ingredients. I made a deal with the hauler to bring me some small samples of an ingredient I think will make all the difference. But it never showed up. Turns out the guy I hired was also hired by a few other folks. The kind of folks who ship less than legal cargo. Security got wind, and the whole lot was impounded. Now they're just sitting on it, taking their sweet time like they always do. It's killing me.
Sounds like the sort of thing that could drive one to drink.
Very clever of you. Your parents must be so proud. And really, I'm not even certain this is what I need to finish the recipe. I think it is. I need to get my hands on that cargo.
Sounds like you need a
I
helping
really
hand.
do. It's gonna keep me awake nights if I don't try. Before we say anything else, I am in no way asking you to do anything that might violate any of the many, many laws in place here in New Atlantis or the larger United Colonies. This is just one friend talking to another friend, asking if maybe that friend could possibly find a way to get her important cargo out of the impound. And if, hypothetically, that were done in a less than 100% legal way, well, that might not be the worst thing in the world. You, with me on this?
I'm here for you.
God, You have no idea what a relief this is.
Maybe I can steal
I'm
some
obviously
other...
not expecting you or
stuff.
anyone to go in guns blazing and taking hostages or something. I just figure there has to be a way to get what I need.
Do you have any information?
I know a few things, but not much. The cargo is being held down at the spaceport, not in the security office. Still, they use the same access cards. If you had one, it'd work. How or why you would have a UC security access card is none of my business, of course. I'm sure I'm better off not knowing. Beyond that, the ship decks over there might also be able to get in. I don't know any of them, or I'd be talking to them instead of you. No offense.
What have you tried?
Like I said, I submitted the usual security release forms. But because my cargo is tied up with a bunch of, again, totally unrelated illegal stuff, I don't expect the forms to matter. At all. I went and talked to an officer at the office, too. Yumi. Sergeant, maybe? He was polite, but unhelpful. I declined to suggest that as their new slogan. New Atlanta Security. Polite, but unhelpful. Truth in advertising, eh?
Right, I'll figure
I'm
something
not
out.
worried. I'm annoyed. Wait, are you saying I should be worried? No, of course not. It'll be fine. Totally fine. I trust you.
Pretty good rumors.
I had a guy in here last week ranting that General Shao ought to send the Marines down into the well. I'm usually all for letting folks speak their mind. Most times it can't be helped after a few drinks. But that was just too much. Anybody stuck living in the well, it almost certainly isn't by choice. And things down there aren't that bad.
Have I watched the live-action One Piece show? Nope.
Well, speaking of news, some folks are convinced David Barron, you know, the SSN anchor, is some sort of Freestar sympathizer. Ridiculous, if you ask me. Sure, they ran a couple of stories about Aquila City that weren't totally critical, but come on. Have you ever been? It's really not that bad. Anyway, that's the sort of high-stakes stuff people talk up while waiting on a flight. So glad you asked, aren't you? I can tell.
Alright. Catch you
Stop
later.
by anytime you'd like to catch up.
Anything I can do for you?
Okay. Hello.
Outpost management specialist. Wow, that drink is just spilled. You spilled that drink, man.
If you're hiring, I could really use the work.
How much will it cost me? Well, not really.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Don't have an outpost management specialist. Owner caught me stealing. So the owner has to be the one to see it.
Howdy.
Hi, how are you?
Alright, let's see what these brownouts are over in the well.
It takes a strong mind and a good eye to sell art.
Don't be so cynical. I've done the math.
Go to the well.
Happy to make a deal. You need stuff, I need credits. It all works out.
Can steal your pen and you don't care. But not your... I can steal a bunch of stuff, but not your coffee mug.
What do you think you're doing?
Goddamn. Got me. Nice selection you got.
All this stuff is legit. Promise.
Jesus, I can just steal whatever I want.
Security, stop right now!
Oh. Damn. I stole too much. Oh no, somebody walked in. That's what happened. Why can't I steal it now? Oh, I just can't steal it. What happens when I talk to this guy?
Personally, I think daylight's overrated. I get by just fine.
So you have a lot of surplus?
Look around. You tell me. UC is a big organization. Lot of planets, lot of people, whole lot to keep track of. Sometimes they don't do such a good job of that. Sometimes stuff falls through the cracks, winds up collecting dust in some warehouse. But that's
he sells stolen goods.
because I, and by extension you, get to benefit. I make great deals on stuff in bulk, you get some low prices. Everyone wins.
How do you like living in the
A
well?
lot of people will tell you it's the worst. One step above being homeless. They'll whine about how folks topside have it so much better. Me, I like it. more real down here. Topside, everyone's trying to show how civilized and rich they are. Oh, it's exhausting. But hey, to each their own. Absolutely. Hey, take it easy.
Hi, take it easy.
I got contact. Take your time.
I tried to sell to him. Don't think I can
something
sell
else?
to him the stuff that I stole from
I'll be
him.
here.
Pretty funny. Nice. Ray gun.
You ask me, the real New Atlantis is down here.
Care about this stuff. And it would be pretty easy to steal from him. Steal a lot of stuff from him. Hayes house. I don't need food.
Sergeant Yumi's looking for reliable people to help the guard. Contact him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it.
I don't want to join the guard. Thanks. End of the day.
There are always about a million things to do, and I'm only one person. It's so overwhelming. Hey! Oh, you're not Carl. Sorry, I shouldn't assume. Maybe you go by Carl. You're just not the Carl I was waiting for. We're supposed to be investigating a power drain down here. People have been reporting brownouts for a while, and Mass finally decided to follow up on it. I can't be in two places at once, and Carl isn't here. So I'm just trying to look inconspicuous.
I could assist you.
Well, since you're here and Carl isn't, and I really want to get this solved, I will take you up on that. What I need is very technical. I can talk you through it remotely. I'm gonna head to the monitoring station. The first box we're looking for is over near UC Surplus. You know, Antonio's place. I can contact you once you get there.
box.
I know you're tight.
All hail our benevolent locals.
Space Ace. Must be nice.
You're out there a lot, right?
Hey, can you hear me? I think this is working. I only have a general view of things, but you should be near the first junction box. That's it. Great job. So that trip to secondary breaker, and that goes to... Oh, wow, really? They wired it like that? Jeez, okay. Okay, got it. Next one is way down past Jake's, and maybe up a story or two? It's a bit of a hike. Sorry.
Only looks like it's... No? Probably another one of the panels I'm gonna have to trip.
If you change your mind, let me know.
Not a door. Need to go up.
I hope I'm as cool as Solomon Coe when I grow up.
Hello.
Upper level. There we go. Back of Jake's. Well apartment key. Spacesuit workbench. Ooh. Oh, so I can mod my equipment. How did I get too high? Oh, and there's a weapon workbench here.
Performing that feat regularly could lead to permanent injury.
Oh. That's weird.
All right, you should be near the next junction box. This section isn't used very much these days, so it may be a little harder to see.
This lockpicking is cool. Whoa.
Flawless health compromised. It is a shame exploration requires so much bloodshed. Processors damaged.
Wait. Bosco? Wait. Bosco's dead? No. Oh my god, Bosco's dead. Oh no, he's alive. How did he hit me through that wall? Okay. Wait. I need to go now. Throwables, none equipped. Ah, I see. Alright, let's... Oh, there's 6. immediately kills me.
Beginning combat protocol.
You should be near the next junction box. This section isn't used very much, so maybe a little more.
Oh my god. Okay. Maybe I should quick save.
Eradicate them.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Prepare. Protocol.
You should be near the next junction box. This section isn't used very much these days. Maybe a little more.
Hey, you're back. First key.
Captain, constant carrying objects is one of my...
Not give you the stupid key. I want to lockpick that safe.
feel pain. Warning. Damage received. Emergency. Circuits overloaded.
You should be near the next junction box. This section isn't used very much these days, so maybe a little harder to see.
Gonna take his key. Of course. All that just to find out that his key, only thing that works. Prison box. From Nico, 20 days ago, 28 days. A friend of mine told me you're looking to purchase a Model S. Those robots are badass. I've got to have one guarding my mansion. How much are you selling them for? I have one. It's a decommissioned one that Ecliptic we're looking to get rid of. You can pay in cash. We can make it sale. You know, it's illegal to buy these things. Yeah, I don't care. What is security going to do when I unleash Big Bruno? I have the cash. Where do you live? You're not coming to me where I live. Meet me behind Orion Tower at midnight. Bring all that cash with you. Okay, that was cute, but you really need to come back immediately and give me my money. You're lucky that I was willing to let you live. If you don't pay me or return the robot, I will kill you. You got tofu. We're all like, hello, yes sir, do you have the money? Thank you, please. And I was like, here's your money. Now I have Bruno. What are you gonna do? Go to the UC? Selling black market robots is illegal, idiot. You know what's funny? I do have the money. I keep it next to my bed. Hey, I don't mind. How can you be this stupid? You know I bought that robot, right? Do the words remote activation mean anything? Bring me the money or you'll be dead in your apartment. You replied, haha, tofu. Now. Just an asshole. Credits. Water drain. Alright, let's go take care of that.
That's the one. Next one's not too far. Dead end. Right down from Jake's. Right under that apartment they've been trying to sell. Good luck with that, right? You should be near the next junction box. And if those squatters never cleared out, I would suggest avoiding eye contact. It should be fine. Another switch flipped, another lead to follow. And the lights in here just flickered too. The wiring is worse than I thought. I'm going to work on fixing that little issue while you find the next junction box. Looks like it's over near the Trade Authority. Okay, just find that and, maybe don't talk to anyone about it just yet.
Private sector. Now that's where the real money's at.
You don't need to wear your helmet on this planet. You know that, right?
Welcome to the Trade Authority. If you're here on legitimate business, I would be more than happy to help you. If, however, you are here under false pretense, say, sent by one Miss Tsang of UC Distribution, then I'm afraid you'll find nothing illegitimate here to report to her. And I'd ask that you pass along my request to stop these silly games. So, what'll it be?
Just looking around.
Then my disclaimer doesn't apply. And I hope we have what you need. Please, let me know if I can assist you further. If you need anything else, you know where to find us. Thing about the trade business?
I'd like to see what
of
you
course,
have for sale.
Pleasure dealing with you.
Didn't care that I sold her something stolen.
It's cliche, but you won't find a better
What does the Trade Authority do?
I thought the name made it rather obvious. We are the authority on trade in the settled systems. Whether it's bulk cargo, specialty items, or individual requests, we make sure things get where they need to go. We have shipping lanes across the settled systems and deal with nearly every major corporation and faction there is.
Are you in the well?
We've been in New Atlantis for a very long time, before most things topside were built. With lots of infrastructure already in place, ample storage, and discreet access to the spaceport, it makes sense to stay. It's had the unintentional, but not unwelcome, side effect of weeding out people who can be timid about doing business.
I'm interested in
That
work.
depends. If you have a ship and are willing to haul cargo, then we've got some work. Otherwise, you're gonna have to be more specific. We frequently post cargo running jobs. Check them out. I've heard our...
Blah, blah, blah.
Of course, of course.
It's... Oh, no wait, that's buy. Oh, weapons. Brendel and the rat. Oh, it separates stolen and non-stolen goods. So there probably is something. Probably need to like...
The Trade Authority appreciates your visit. If there's something you need, be my guest.
Oh.
If you need anything else, you know where to find us.
Told them one thing that's stolen, so...
If you need anything else, you know where to... The Trade Authority has access to goods and services. That depends. We frequently post... Check them out. I thought whether it's... We have shipping lanes. We've been in New... With lots of info... It's had the... Of course, of course.
Oh...
Pleasure dealing with you. Think about the trade business? You won't find a better
Digipix.
selection or more.
Samson's art. I assume that's tied to some quest.
The Trade Authority appreciates your visit.
Okay, the final box I need you to deal with should be right around there. Unfortunately, I just realized you're in for a real tangle of cabling. Like 200 years of field attempts to rewire things. I tried to fix it 3 years back and was crying by the second day. Gave up on the third. Anyway, there should be a series of secondary breakers you need to deal with before you can access the junction box. I don't remember the order, but flip levers until all those circuits are powered down.
Okay. you're 1 and 2. I could just get back here. It's funny.
Wow, you got it. Really well done. You saved me like a week of work. Why didn't you meet me at the monitoring station, near where we met?
Did I say thank you? Because thank you. There's no way I could have done that in a reasonable amount of time all by myself.
Instead, we both gotta waste our time.
Hey, come on. It wasn't a waste. Thanks to your help, I was able to trace the power drain. I know where it's coming from. Unfortunately, the source is exactly where I was afraid it was. The Trade Authority. So, that's something that I'll need to deal with. That'll be fun. If you want to tag along, I certainly wouldn't complain. But if not, then this is where we part ways. So thanks to you, we've got evidence that the Trade Authority is behind the power drain being reported down here. I don't know if you ever dealt with the Trade Authority, but Zoe is intimidating. I have to go in there, but I really don't want to. You think you'd be willing to go with me? Just make sure this doesn't go badly?
Sure. I gotta get back.
That means
I want
a
to
lot.
see what that lady's up to.
I
She's
can
kind
do
of weird.
talking, I think. Just be ready for, well, anything.
Whoa. Cool. Sell that other maelstrom now. I don't think you can walk a little faster.
Do you see that scientist out in front of mast? Staring at trees? Sounds upset? Whatever it is, can't be that bad, right?
Just walk by people, then they give me missions. This is cool. Like, hey, you want to talk to a weird hippie by a tree? Sure, yeah, why not? So cool. I just wish it wasn't as grimy. It's very grimy.
A visit from Mast. How delightful. You'll have to remind me of your name, dear. I'm afraid I can't keep track of all you little worker drones.
I'm Luisa Reyes. Oh, you
Hello.
know that. Because I've been in here 3 times.
Yes, of course you are. And was it you were accusing me of with absolute evidence?
Now I can prove it. We traced the tree, checked the grave. It led us here. You can't talk your way out of this.
I'm going to ask you to wait here a moment. I'll be right back.
I've got to see this through.
You're staying here.
Is Mast outsourcing?
Okay, just be ready for anything. I don't know if she's going to come out of there with a gun or call in mercenaries or what. I don't want this to turn out violent if we can avoid it, okay?
Won't fire the first
That's
shot.
dramatic, but reassuring, I guess.
Well, Miss Reyes, I apologize for not taking this matter more seriously. I assure you I will eagerly assist in getting to the bottom of this.
No, you're not weaseling out of this. We got to the bottom of it. You are the bottom.
I appreciate your enthusiasm for your work, but I do a little more research before casting aspersions. Someone has indeed been using this location through which to route electrical power. It is not the Trade Authority. I've had my suspicions for a while, and have been keeping detailed notes, which I'm happy to share with you. For now, though, what do we do next?
Wait, what?
Oh, for heaven's sake. I presume you've been assisting Miss Reyes in tracking down this little problem. Well, clearly there's more work to be done. Why don't you continue the work you've been doing with an assurance that the Trade Authority will compensate you for your time? I'll coordinate things here with Miss Reyes. With Mast's access to the grid, we'll find out who did this soon enough. And why. Presumably, you're the one who's been doing the field work, so I believe you'll find there's another junction box out there in the well that needs your attention.
Okay, well, this is not how I saw this going. For the moment, let's assume this is all legitimate. I can sort out the details with Zoe. You go investigate the next junction box.
Okay.
When I grow up, I'm gonna be a three-star ranger.
Well, apartment key there.
provide updates for any suspicious activity. Is that clear?
That's it, thanks. Let's just take a look here. Okay.
Oh
You're going
I
to want the header
suggest
for box
avoiding
45A.
such maneuvers
It
in the
should be near
future.
Apex Electronics.
You can't possibly be serious. Are you looking at the same diagram I am? 47B is obviously the next one. It's on the same level. I appreciate that you've listened to reason. The junction box should be just nearby. We'll have this solved in short order.
Zoe, I know how to read. Ignore her. Head for box 45A, okay?
Back. Something went wrong.
Well, Miss Reyes, I apologize for not taking this matter more seriously. I assure you I will eagerly assist in getting to the bottom of this.
No, you're not weaseling out of this. We got to the bottom of it. You are the bottom.
I appreciate
You're the
your
bottom.
enthusiasm for your work, but I do a little more research before casting aspersions. Someone has indeed been using this location through which to route electrical power. It is not the Trade Authority. I've had my suspicions for a while, and have been keeping detailed notes, which I'm happy to share with you. For now, though, what do we do next?
Wait, what?
Oh, for heaven's sake. I presume you've been assisting... Well, clearly. Why don't you I'll coordinate.
Yep.
Presumably...
Yep.
Okay, well, this is not how I saw this going.
Got it. Don't push me, Bosco.
Hey there. You should be getting close.
Hello? Is this functional? I insist that you provide updates for any suspicious activity. Is that clear?
That's it, thanks. Let's just take a look here. Okay. You're going to want the header for box 45A. It should be near Apex Electronics.
You can't possibly be serious. Are you looking at the same diagram I am? 47B is obviously the next one. It's on the same level.
Zoe, I know how to read. Ignore her. Head for box 45A, okay?
Let's quick save.
Hey there.
I trust. Apex Electronics. Apex. Place is just a maze. Okay, maybe I couldn't.
Thank you for trusting that a lifelong employee of MASK knows what she's talking about.
Oh, please.
I'm sure you can handle whatever challenge might be associated with reaching the box. You're doing great, and that was indeed the correct junction box. See that, Zoe?
Yes, fine. Let's move on.
Okay, just making sure you saw it. So, Now things get interesting. I can't find the next spot on any of my current diagrams.
And I can begrudgingly confirm that she's reading them correctly. We've reached the conclusion that it must be somewhere on the surface, outside the well. Miss Reyes has suggested that this means it's somehow no longer her responsibility. I frankly don't care. I want to find this person.
And here's where I begrudgingly agree with Zoe. It's not technically my problem at this point, but... I want to see where this trail leads. If you head topside, I'll pull the diagrams we'll need and contact you.
All I need to power down the junction box. And let's head topside.
Miss Reyes is still collecting the necessary diagrams and blueprints to accurately assess the situation. Before she returns, I'm going to make you an offer. Whatever you find at the end of this path, you bring it to me first. I'll be certain that Mast gets what it needs. But I traded valuable information. I suspect you're going to find some. I guarantee you the Trade Authority will pay well. Consider that as you head towards the residential district. We can't pinpoint the source yet, but it's somewhere over there.
Mast district. Another level up. Print while at 75% or more maximum capacity.
Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet seems to be?
I at 75% or more? But it would be 150 times 0.75 is 108. Could have also probably just looked at all that. Residential district this way. Scientist hanging out around the tree. Oh, there's Orion Tower. I probably need to go to a black market seller. If I want to sell the stolen stuff that I have. Not in the tower. Outside.
Well, that's unexpected. Powering down that junction doesn't show any other connections.
Clearly, the source must be inside that residential tower.
Yeah, that would make sense. You know, I think I remember seeing a report about power problems on one of the upper floors. I bet it's related.
there, and that could go there. That's 5, so I need it. It's there. Or twist? Chapter 1 treats of the place where Oliver Twist was born and the circumstances attending his birth, among other public buildings in a certain town for which many prudent to refrain from mentioning, and to which I assign no fictitious name. There is one anciently common to most towns, great or small, to wit, a workhouse. And in this workhouse was born, on a day and date which I not trouble myself to repeat, inasmuch as it can be of no possible consequence to the reader in this stage of the business of all events, the item of morality whose name prefixed to the head of this chapter. Visit the London landmark on Earth. Hard times. What I want is facts. Teach these boys and girls nothing but facts. Facts alone are wanted in life. Plant nothing else and root out everything else. You can only form the minds of reasoning animals upon facts. Nothing else will be of any service to them. This is the principle on which I bring up my own children. This is the principle on which I bring up these children. Sticks to the facts. Non-gang culture. I am not reading this. Neon is also home to a plethora of criminals, ruffians, and dregs. Some of malcontents merely walk the streets alone, preying on local tourists. But the worst offenders, those who banded together for a common and criminal cause. The worst is the Sokga Syndicate. Crime syndicate boldly enough to flaunt their name. Rumored to be controlled by Neon Mayor Benjamin Bayou. How many non-safe for work mods have I installed already? None, because I need to install the performance mod and the DLSS mod. And then I don't know what else I'll do. A more round butt mod for Sarah. I haven't even met Sarah. The only blood is that they can spill in the streets. Okay. W.E.B. Du Bois. On the horizon lay a long white star, mystic and wonderful. I'm not gonna read all these books. Holy heck, that's a lot of reading. Just know that people have made mods for her. You don't even know who Sarah is either. know that people have made mods. Yeah, that's about what I expect. I'll probably install mods if I do like, if I enjoy this game and I do like a New Game Plus. Probably install mods for my New Game Plus. Unauthorized computer. Program update. Program status paused. Slicing target ATM trans fee. Location New Atlantis. 0.001 credits per transaction. Total value 3,053,000, or no, 305,326.130. Download files. Downloading to external device. Dodson. My guys got creative with the rewiring. You should have all the juice to run the program non-stop, so stop messing with me. I expect my cut soon, and keep the damn door locked. The last thing we need is someone poking around. Even if Gallbank notices the missing funds, they won't have a way to trace it. They call it a malfunction and wipe the records. Money's all digital. They can literally make as much as they want. Newman. Interesting. Do I do the right thing and give it to Ast? Or do I give it to the other lady and potentially get a payout from it? Payout could be worth it. Look at the log. I found proof that someone is drawing huge amounts of power to hack into Gallbank. I need to decide who should get the data, either Luisa Reyes of MAST or Zoe Kaminsky of the Trade Authority. I think I'm gonna go with Zoe, even though Luisa has been helpful to me. Because I'm playing a scoundrel. So let's give it to Zoe. I want to be kind of, like, I always want to, like, make the most out of every opportunity. I mean, I was looking at the Starfield, like, performance mods and stuff like that, because there was a performance mod that people were suggesting people install already, and I already saw that somebody had started a mod pack for, it was tagged as an adult mod pack. Have I seen the tweet regarding performance? No. Although so far I haven't had any issues with performance. So, knock on wood. Like, I had a little bit of screen tearing, but I'm on Ultra, so... Ultra minus, like, motion blur and some other junk. He basically said, well, it works on my PC, get a better one. I'm not even running... My PC is, like, I paid a lot of money for my PC, but you could probably get one comparable to it for significantly cheaper than what I paid for it now.
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days, spreading like a virus through the settled systems. They like to set up shop in old facilities, places abandoned in the Cold
But, like,
War. That way,
kinda.
they can strike anywhere.
Just run it on lower settings. Who cares? It's a Bethesda game. Reyes has been nice to me.
You're going to hand over what you've discovered, yes?
But Kaminsky said there would be something in it for me. And this is technically outside your
you
jurisdiction.
know you can't give Zoe anything, don't you?
I will make it worth your while to take a look at what you found.
This is funny. They're both trying to convince me to not give it to the other person. That is pretty funny. Alright. Do I give it to Reyes? Because Reyes has been nice to me, and I already stole a bunch of stuff from her. Do I give it to Kaminsky, thinking that Kaminsky's probably tied to it? Right? She's probably tied to it somehow. And that's why she wants the information first. So... The other funny thing is them saying, like, it works on my PC, get a better one. It's so much better than, like, how the Cyberpunk executive talked, the CD Projekt Red guy. He was like, oh, Cyberpunk got such a bad rap on release that it didn't deserve. And it's like, no, it deserved it. The game was awful as it released. Like, it did not run.
Thanks for all that work. You can give me what you found now.
I give it to Reyes.
So you tracked it down. You've got something to show for it?
I say they promised to pay for this.
Are you kidding me? After everything, you're just going to hand it over to her?
I wonder if somebody made big money by hoarding all the $2 copies and reselling once the game came good.
Have you got the data?
I think more sales came out with digital. I don't know anyone who would, like... I don't know anyone who's trying to flip.
So you tracked it down.
What do you have to say?
Thank you for all your hard work and for handing over that data. Please. Do you have something for me?
The information needs to go to Mast.
How predictable and disappointing.
Game was basically in the garbage bin selection for stores for dumping prices.
You know you can't give Zoe anything, don't you?
She knows. Yeah, no, fuck you.
So you tracked it down.
Yep, here you go.
Great. I'll get this back to... I'm not stupid. I know Zoe probably made you an offer. I appreciate that you didn't take it. And
Yeah.
I'm really glad we got to work together on this.
2K credits, hey. Nice.
So, looks like maybe someone thought they could hack into Galabank's system. In fact, looks like maybe they... You did. Still want to claim you had nothing to do with this, Zoe?
Yeah, fuck
My
you.
dear, why in the world would I want to break the law? And Galbank, no less. I do quite enough business with them as it is.
Steal some of her expensive shit. Okay. That was fun.
The trade of it's cliche, but it's true. Everything has a price. And whatever it may be, I can afford it.
That's why she didn't care about...
The Trade Authority appreciates your visit. Okay, hello.
I guess
Keep
you
your nose
kind of.
clean.
Everything good? We're here to help.
Let me see how much people are selling. They Cyberpunk. $10. PS4 version. I mean, I could get Cyberpunk for $10 on PS4, but it's on PS4. Launch edition $70 for PC, no key. Wow. How is a Cyberpunk plus Phantom Liberty PC Steam Global Offline? What does offline mean? Rent the game. Ah, this guy's selling his Steam login info. That's what he's selling. Yeah. I mean, even so, I would never want to play Cyberpunk on a console. I'd rather just play it on PC. And the price will probably go down. I mean, the price goes down to 30. It will probably go down to like 20 once the DLC releases. It's like had a little while to sit. Weeshi. How high res is this? Not very high res. Could have made that a little bit more high res. Yeah, it doesn't look like people are really selling it for that much of a profit. I'm sure people probably bought Cyberpunk for like $5-10, but to really make a significant profit on $5-10, you need to sell it for a lot more. They're selling it for like $20, so I don't think people are really doing that. Come on, Vasco. I need to look up what words Vasco can say, because maybe I can get him to say soul. So I can change my name to Soul, and then he'll say like, "Hello, Captain Soul." That'd be cool. Oh well. Although Xbox has a bunch of names that they use by default.
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside.
Is that really my... That looked way too pale to be my skin color.
Everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about.
Oh,
would you
Sarah.
care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
Who are you?
Sarah Morgan, chair of Constellation. That means anything you discussed with Barrett is my business. Now, if you would please answer my question.
Why don't you start with why don't we start with you telling me what Constellation is?
Very well. This is a private organization dedicated to exploration. Space primarily, but also anomalies throughout the settled systems. It's inherently dangerous work, so if one of our own doesn't show up as planned, then we tend to have questions. Speaking of which, where is Barrett?
It kind of reminds me of Amelia Clark. Pirates attacked. Barrett asked me to deliver the artifact.
I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
Didn't have the opportunity to lie.
Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
How many times has this happened? Who else has had these visions?
We think it's anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind adding another data point.
I don't think it almost killed me, but it definitely had an effect. It was bright lights and music.
Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, you expect us to believe in fairy tales.
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
That's it. Just like the others. And to imagine, we thought there were only two of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves...
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Godfrey?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting, now would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
Want me in Constellation? What do you expect of me?
We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us.
How much do you know about the artifacts?
Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal. Another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
Alright, I'm in.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
save for... Adds a stealth meter. You're 25% more difficult. Some pressed weapons do more damage. Ooh, I can unlock stealth. Perform 10 stealth attacks.
We've always considered ourselves explorers, but this really is uncharted territory, isn't it? That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
Seem to know a lot about the artifacts.
Oh, gosh. No, I mean, that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us.
I was wondering what types of exploration work. Wondering about other types of exploration besides the artifacts.
Of course. There's plenty of planets out there that no one has ever set foot on, and everything we learn about them is valuable. We have a board where we post anything specific we're looking for. A type of alien flora or fauna, or a planet with a specific quality, like if it's primed to have life but doesn't yet.
Vision, what do you think it was?
Oh, right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something. An energy surge, some other phenomenon.
I don't think it was random.
Sure, I'm not trying to suggest otherwise. I wasn't there when it happened. I'm just thinking it through. It's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared. We're all in this together now, right?
How long have you been working?
Well, Constellation's been around forever. More than 50 years now.
Forever.
But we only became aware of the artifacts recently. Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right under our noses. And he was the one who got this all in motion. It's a shame he isn't here to see this.
Let me know how I can help you
Well,
learn
right
more.
now nothing's off the table. Metallurgical analysis, chemical composition. I'm looking at everything. One thing I'm really trying to improve is my overall database of xenobiology. I don't know if it will help in this case, but the more we know about, well, everything, the better off we are, right? Speaking of, if you're gonna be out there looking for more artifacts, you're bound to come across some interesting specimens. Anything organic, I'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Would organics help with learning about the
I
artifacts?
can't be certain that they will, but more data points are always a good thing. I don't want to rule out anything that could provide a breakthrough. And if it sweetens the deal, I can pay. Pretty well, too. Walter's pockets may not be bottomless, but they are pretty deep. Okay, let's do...
I don't have any organics. Sarah said something about
Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Stay safe, okay?
Ayo Katri.
Ask if you've got questions. Speak up if you have ideas. we're all here for the same reason. Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us.
Brought you to Constellation.
Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation.
What do you make of the vision?
I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but you know, if the label fits.
It meant something I didn't understand.
Okay, that's all right. Maybe you weren't supposed to. Maybe it'll make sense later. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need...
These artifacts all come out of caves?
Second one was on Kazal, buried, the same as the one you found.
But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust?
Take care of yourself.
Walter Strood.
Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line.
Don't even know me.
Yes, you're right. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard.
Drinks are at least free.
Well, a stocked bar is a treat I think Constellation can afford. For now. But if you clean us out, you're on your own. By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects. If you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
What kind of company is Stroud Eklund?
We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days.
This isn't where I expect to find a CEO.
Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the lodge home as much as anywhere else.
Your role.
Me? Why, I'm the wallet. Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here.
Think the vision I had means anything?
Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you?
Never seen anything like that in my life.
Yes, I imagined as much. Barrett expressed something similar, in his own unique way. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here. Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years. Until next time.
See you later.
What happened to the tour?
I am at your service, Captain.
Installation Guide 01 permanently reduces fall damage by 1. Skill bonus. Oh, cool.
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
What do you know about the artifacts?
Not much, but you've seen them for yourself. It doesn't take a lot to realize we're dealing with something extraordinary. Just what that is, we'll have to figure out. It's what we do.
How well known is Constellation?
I don't know what you've heard, but I can imagine. First of all, I think you can dismiss any stories about us no longer existing. I don't believe in smearing our name everywhere we can. Exploring the universe, charting the unknown, that's what counts. Besides, having a little mystery gives us room to maneuver. A fixed reputation could fence us in a lot of ways.
What is Constellation?
We're explorers. Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown. We just take that a little more seriously than others. We were founded decades ago by a man named Sebastian Banks. He wanted a small group of people from all corners of the settled systems dedicated to the biggest question of all. What's out there? These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
Alright, I'm ready.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
UC Vanguard?
A volunteer force that helps defend the edges of United Colonies space. They're always looking for recruits. Lots of retired veterans and dangerous professionals mixed in with part-timers who barely have a laser cannon welded to a hull. My contact is in the recruiting office, so he hears a lot about what the volunteers are up to.
So the other people have artifacts.
We have to assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this mystery. But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. They're looking for places to settle, resources to extract, territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. That's why Constellation exists, in a way, to put pieces like this together.
Good. Chance to learn more about the United Colonies.
Jumping to anthropology on me already? Oh, well, good. We all need our own reasons to be out there. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
All right.
Go ahead.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you, Captain, now that you are a member of Constellation. Also, given the likelihood that you will be out in unsettled space, it might be beneficial to go over exploration outpost development, in case you ever need to build a base for field research.
You don't fool me for a moment, Walter. You love it.
I could use you on my crew, Vasco.
Captain, I will proceed to my assigned post.
Manage your crew. Review and change their assignments. Between your ships and outposts, different crews have different skills.
Captain, hello. I am satisfied. Yes, Captain. I am. Captain, it is pleasant. Am I currently in?
Wait here.
Understood. Captain, greetings. Order received.
Ready to head out there?
What do I get? Constellation have a salary?
You mean besides the ship, the robot, and a place to stay all rent-free? We do have some funds we can disperse from time to time. Not to mention, I think we can get you a proper suit. We're explorers. We keep a lot of equipment on hand for that purpose. So the more you work with us, the more we can share what we have.
Ooh. Alright.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before, or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
Sounds good. I won't question it.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Returning to assignment, Captain.
As much as I love uncovering new questions, I wouldn't mind a few answers now and then.
Hello.
Vasco's no longer following. Alright, Vasco. Oh. Got a little patio out here.
Much as I'm eager to explore the universe, there's nothing quite like the feeling of returning home.
Constellation is an excerpt from the news report about constellations near collapse. Although Constellation's relevance has been a subject of much debate amongst New Atlantis intelligentsia, disappearance of the founder, Sebastian Banks, was a blow. Disappearance? In fact, Constellation's disbanding seemed imminent until member Chloe Bao changed her vote in the 11th hour, thus ensuring the group's continued. Reds. Credits. Sebastian Banks' speech. This is why, my esteemed peers, I beseech you, do not forego the dreams of humanity only to plunge civilization into an endless nightmare. The settled system stands once more on the brink of war, and for what? Dispute over space? The cosmos is infinite, and yet, like our earthbound ancestors, we have become selfishly obsessed over what we consider ours. At our core, are we a race of conquerors, of warriors? No, my friends, if nothing else, humans are explorers. Let us continue exploring. Now is the time to venture beyond the imagined borders of the settled systems and fulfill the dreams of humanity. For if we continue down this path, funding only war and not exploration, I fear there will be no one left to remember why we fought in the first place. Oh, this place is huge. Aja Vods. Over list of potential new members: Irvin Madani, a biologist; Barrett, a physicist; Alice Campbell, pilot; Russell Luther, astronomer; Sola Chen, Jintao Min, Sola Chen, a historian specialized in the humanities, early days of space; Jintao Min, dedicated to finding the truth among the stars; Neo Hitman rumors are troubling. Like this new blood will be what Constellation needs. Former from Aja Mamasa, former Constellation. Thought this was a sextant. Knew it. The Clark Lewis. Life on the Clark Lewis dissolved over the course of a few years. Some people starved to death, others lost. Oh. Exploration ships were coming back. That's why people were hesitant. Hidden. Oh. Oof. Gives me a bunch of persuasion chance, though. How am I over encumbered? Probably because I stole a bunch of stuff. Cool. Moby Dick.
Why are you bothering to carry all that junk?
Nicholas Nickleby. There's a lot of Charles Dickens books in here. Watch case. That. Accessible. This cannot be opened. Of course not. Accessible. Not like a label on whose room these are. Bed. Is this my room? white wine. I need to dump some of the stolen materials that I have. These other...
Ever since I got here, this has felt like home. These people are family. I hope it feels that way for you too.
Ooh. I can... I guess that room with the safe would be my bedroom. I can just store a bunch of stuff. Okay. Where the workbench is. All the workbenches are here. Stuff. Hey.
We need to talk to Glad to haul whatever.
Why do I have ship parts?
Okay.
Dates for Darla.
It's you and me, dropping off a few.
Check this stuff.
Talk to you later. My contact is in Vanguard recruiting, so
how did you know
expect a
there was an
sales pitch
artifact
when
on
you meet him.
Vectera?
You can thank Barrett for that, if he's still around to thank when this is all said and done. Honestly, he took this seriously before any of us. It was at his urging that we started doing deep space scans. I will admit, it was something of a shock to see Barrett taking anything seriously.
Do you mind if I ask you some personal questions?
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
Anything you like to do for fun?
Exploration is my entire life. I consider it both a career and recreation. That being said, I will make a confession, but you have to promise to keep it between us. Before I graduated from school, I was in a band. And no, I don't mean the school band. I mean a rock band. We called ourselves Ironic Comet. A ridiculous name, I know. But we were just a bunch of teenagers getting together and having fun. And before you ask, no, I wasn't the lead singer. I actually played the drums. The band never really went anywhere, of course, but those were good times, and I remember them fondly.
Do you consider areas of expertise?
You mean, apart from being the chair of Constellation for the past 5 years? Well, let's see. I pride myself with my aptitude for astrodynamics, calculating optimal trajectories for grav jumping. That's been quite useful in the past. And as far as planetary exploration, my area of expertise is botany. So, don't worry. I won't let you eat anything that might put you in the hospital.
Have any religious beliefs?
My parents considered themselves to be enlightened. But their lives were so busy, they rarely pursued their beliefs. By the time I was old enough to start questioning these things, the idea of following any organized religion was almost an afterthought. It's not that I don't want to believe in anything, it's that my scientific mind is often at odds with my spiritual center. Having been out there, in the Starfield, seeing all those magnificent wonders with my own eyes, I need answers, not religious theory. I'm sorry if that disappoints you, but don't worry. While we're on this journey together, I fully intend to respect your religious beliefs.
Cool.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay, so that up to the well. Exit sign.
Hey, no funny stuff with that boost pack.
How to use the boost pack? Things? Activate. Toggle POV. Sprint, sneak. Photo mode, security. I don't know how to use the boost pack.
Good day, ma'am.
You too.
That's not yours.
Don't make me an accessory to your crimes.
You're not. We're fine.
We don't know each other, trust me. Not interested.
This space is if you are a citizen and require brief counseling, you may speak with any Colonial Health Services representative to initiate counseling intake.
What if these are real people passed during the development of the game? I can pickpocket anyone.
I used to be an actuary. Now look at me. You didn't hear this from me, but those eclectic mercenaries, the factions use them sometimes. Freestar Collective and UC both. That's why they give them a wide berth. Ask me, those murdering assholes should be blasted in the space dust. UC Security, you're under arrest.
Oh.
You didn't hear this from me, but those eclectic mercenaries, the factions.
Nice.
Swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities, and to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as members of the United Colonies Navy.
I do.
Then I'm proud to welcome you to the Vanguard. Now, you all have your assignments. Get out there and show them what the UC's made of. Supra et Ultra.
The hell do you think you're doing?
Then I'm proud to welcome you to the Vanguard. Now, you all have your assignments. Get out there and show them what the UC's made of. Supra et Ultra.
Out in the... I have unlocked it. Okay, cool. security card.
Welcome to Mast. If you have an appointment, you may proceed inside.
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
Hopefully Constellation's newest member. Thought I'd run through some legwork together.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
Maybe later.
All right. Can't blame me for trying, right? I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
It's a game we play. He asks, I say no.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me.
What's wrong with the Sol system?
You kidding? Lowest posting request rate in the whole fleet. Only thing there the UC cares about is Mars. And no one wants to go to Mars. They want to get off Mars.
Who's Moara?
Oh, he goes way back. Think he was recruit number 81 or something.
He's on patrol, he could be putting our item at risk.
What? Nah. Sol system is as quiet as a coffin. It'll be fine.
That means it's not going to be fine.
I'm sure you two can handle it. Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols.
Bar in a spaceport, sounds like home. Moira say where he found this ornament?
You'll have to ask him. But Vanguard volunteers have retrieval rights if they get into a scrap. Wouldn't be surprised if he found it off of a pirate or something like that.
Think you can tell me about Sidonia?
Yeah, bring a coloring book. Get so used to seeing red, you'll forget what blues and greens look like.
We're in a spaceport.
It's definitely a lifestyle, burning helium out there, seeing where the stars take you. I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready. UC is a good friend to have. Pickpocket! Stop!
Okay. His stuff. No bounty, able to do flight sim, probationary, blah, 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 blah. He's got plenty of work. City income, freedom, citizenship. How long does it take to become a citizen? It varies. Am I gonna have to kill people? Yes. Are all members called captain? They're captain of their own vessel. Current assignments: New Atlantis, Emery and Uriel, Cargo, Archer, signed Reina Marquis, Ada, Patrol Sol, Moara, and patrolling Alpha Centauri, Vivian Cleary.
Only those on official United Colonies business can access the building.
No. Save. Alright, I'm gonna call it there. Everyone for stopping by. Appreciate it. I should probably move my stats in the top right, but yeah. Starfield was fun. There's a lot to it. It's definitely slow, but I'm having fun, like, just playing with the system. I definitely think I could explore other Bethesda games because of this. Like, I'm definitely understanding the appeal of, like, Skyrim and Fallout. So I might play Skyrim on my own soon. Let's see. Who knows? But thanks everyone for stopping by. You guys, next time. See you guys maybe tomorrow. Who knows? Not sure. Tomorrow's Friday? The 8th? Yeah. I don't know what I'll be doing. Who knows? I gotta take my sister's dog and take him back home. At her place. So, I gotta do that. But otherwise, I will catch you guys later. Stay safe.